The threat of World War III prevents extraterrestrial aliens from contacting us. This is what a ufologist is claiming. Recently, the conflict between Russia and Ukraine has put the world on the brink of war, or maybe World War III, that, considering the allies of each side, could escalate to a global level. According to a renowned British ufologist, this type of attitude of humanity is what has been preventing extraterrestrial aliens from deciding to make open contact with our species. Highly evolved ETs probably view warfare as something only primitive civilizations engage in, so the Ukraine situation means we're unlikely to get an invitation to join the Galactic Federation just yet. This is what Nick Pope claims. Nick Pope is a former British Ministry of Defense official and UFO researcher speaking to Daily Star. The situation on the border between Russia and Ukraine began to dominate the front pages of world newspapers last November, with the first reports of a significant Russian military reinforcement in the area, whose objective would be to dissuade NATO from expanding its military activities in the former Soviet republics. And since then, the degree of rhetoric has escalated to the point of fearing the outbreak of a large-scale conflict. Pope says that although Russian troops outnumber British ones, aliens are likely to understand why the UK would join any fight against Russian intimidation. Aliens might wonder about the wisdom of the UK in taking on Russia, but would probably realize that being in a coalition helps, he added, and if we knew about history on Earth, if they knew about history on our Earth, they would know never to rule out the British. Of course, Nick Pope is British himself. Now, this current allusion to aliens when the West takes a dim view of Moscow's regional intentions is not the only one in history. In 1987, President Ronald Reagan openly denounced the then Soviet Union for similar things during a UN General Assembly. And there in his speech he said the following: "In our obsession with the antagonisms of the moment, we often forget how much unites all members of humanity. Perhaps we need some outside universal threat to make us recognize this common bond. From time to time, I think how quickly our differences on a global level would fade away if we faced an alien threat from out of this world," Reagan said. And while many here take the word alien as whimsical and interpret it as a simple synonym for something foreign and, well, earthly enemy, in the notes that Reagan himself wrote in his own handwriting in the text of his speech, you can see the great importance of this word, alien, instead of foreign. So this is from Infinity Explorers by Ansh Shrivastava. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box.